live. Oh, I've been waiting for the lamp to be lit, and it was lit, but we couldn't see it because of the cloud. The cloud has been hiding the mountain, and so I couldn't see the light. But anyway, there is a message in this, and the message is, you can see the light, and then I just read that the light that was lit in this mountain of Shiva was not just only for this world, but for 1,000,000 galaxies. No, but these are all visions that people could see only if they have the ability to see that. So the bottom line is the inner light. The inner light is what is important. If you look at yourself from the point of view of the inner light, everything is a pretension. You are pretending to be a millionaire, you are pretending to be a poor man, you are pretending to be diseased, and all these are pretensions, Maya. And this Maya has to be recognized as something, as illusion. So most people have elected to believe the illusion that they are poor, that they don't have health, that they are ugly, and all kinds of illusions. So not something from outside is going to happen to make you rich, to make you happy. All these are already in. So it's a perception that you have, whether you see yourself as a millionaire or a billionaire, or as someone who is really struggling to make a living. And that's the bottom line. So it is a matter of a perceptual evolution that we need to understand. But I shouldn't even use the word evolution, because it's already there. You can see the reality through different spectacles, so to say. If you put the spectacles, most people are suffering, most people don't have money because they are seeing through the spectacle of poverty, scarcity. And it can be fixed, and that is going to be my future teaching. From now on, I will focus attention on how you elect to see yourself as poor or unhealthy or without relationship. All these are perceptual illusions, a bad illusion. Humanity has committed to this illusion. It's not that we are going to evolve any further than we are already have evolved. It is a matter of not looking at only the external reality, but looking at the inner reality from the astral body, from the causal body that is within inside. And if you are able to do that, just not focus attention on the flesh and blood reality, but the reality that is beyond the flesh and blood, you are whatever you want to be. You can become whatever you want to be. So constantly it's a matter of reminding yourself that you are having a misguided perception. All the time you have to have it. You can meditate for years together, and if you don't have this perception, it is not going to work. But this perception is not just a self-delusion. That's also true. It is a matter of experiencing this reality by going deep within and then activating the chakras, activating the third eye chakra. That is the most important thing. That can twist your perception. And if that perception is, corrected, then you will see who you are. Not only you can see who you are as God, but you will also see how you create this Maya, illusion, and suffer. So this revelation came to me within the last 24 hours or so. When this information kept coming to me, because I was asking Shiva, there's 1.5 million people, if not 2, just around this small city. There is no place even to stand, and people have gathered here just to see the light. And it is up to me today to announce to the world that it is not seeing the light on the mountain every year that is going to solve the problem. There are people who have been coming here 20 times, 30 times, 50 times, depending upon how old they are. But the life has not changed. So I asked Shiva, why are these people are coming every year and seeing the light on the mountain, and then go back? Their bank balance has not increased. Their disease has not changed. Their relationship problem has not changed, and that is the truth. If we take statistics, how many people after seeing this light on the mountain are able to change their relationship, are able to change their financial problems, or their health problems? It has remained the same or gotten worse. That's the truth. So is there anything wrong with the mountain, and are people deluded by coming here, spending their money and everything to look at the mountain and the light being lit? No. But if you have the perception that this is symbolic lighting of this lamp on the mountain is really for you to look at from the inner. So that is why, even though we are not able to see, we have been waiting like the other people do to see the mountain light being lit, but we couldn't, because the mountain, the cloud is hiding. That is why when we see a cloud, even in daytime, although it hides the sun, it doesn't mean the sun is not there. Beyond the cloud, the sun is always shining. Similarly, the light inside tells us that we are already rich. Everybody is rich. Everybody is incredibly healthy. Everybody is incredibly beautiful. Everybody has a fantastic relationship. But it is just a collective misperception of the reality. And that has to be changed by changing our ability to perceive only the material aspect, and then to go deep inside and then see the reality. And how do you do that? It is a matter of awakening the astral body which is inside you. And on. Once that is done, then it can happen. Now, having said that, I should say awakening the chakras, awakening the astral body is not an easy thing. It is very difficult. But it can happen very easily if the divine beings can decide to do that. The divine being, if it decides to that, he will come and awaken all the chakras. It will happen in a minute or a second. Whether it can be Muruga or Ganesha or Shiva or Jesus or Allah or whatever the divine being is, they can do it in a second. So you have to focus attention on God. That's the bottom line. I was watching this morning in a new church in India, Chennai. The women come and then they are being possessed by the Holy Spirit. Once the Holy Spirit gets in and it drives away their problems, including the evil spirit inside. And I was listening to this priest, the preacher, and he was saying that this is what Jesus told everybody, that one day you will become like me or better than me. You will all be able to do miracles. And that is why he said he is going, and he doesn't want to be here. He is going so that he could send the Holy Spirit. I was doing something very interesting during the Skanda Sashti, the 6 days of Muruga. See, the people from abroad, they couldn't go into these people coming from the United States and Europe. They are unable to get into the temple. So what I did was, I created an environment like a temple and created images from paper mache, murugas made out of a paper mache, and a whale out of the weapon that he holds is also made out of paper. And I said, God will come into these images more than you can see anywhere else in the temples. And we saw that happening. All the 50 people who were there, and the cameraman was seeing around the whale, which is the spear, which is the representation of Muruga, there was a huge orb right covering the whale. And then there was an orb on top of my head getting into my body. Why did the camera pick up? Because the camera has a better eye than we do. So we were able to see these orbs, and then probably we will put this out for everybody so that you can see that video. So what I am saying is, you have to get God into your body, get the Guru into your body. And once that is done, you don't have to do any meditation or that. Nothing is needed. And the God that gets within you will do everything for you. That's the bottom line. So that is what I want to say to the people, 1.5 million people working. And most people are very, very poor, villagers. Every year they come and look at the mountain lit, and then they go back. Next year they come back. Nothing has happened. Hmm? So the message that I want to give it to them and to everyone is that it's a misperception. They think they are poor, and that thought is so deep in their consciousness. They think they are sick. They think they have relationship problems. And then that thought creates this reality. All this reality can be changed by inviting God into your body, mind and soul. Then everything will be. It is very simple, and I'm very happy that I was able to give this message to you, and that is how it is going to work. Just get God into your body. Get possessed. Get possessed by God. And it is so easy. It is the Pentecostal model. But the model also is in India too. A lot of Indians are responding to the Pentecostal model, because that's the reason why when Benny Hinn came to Bangalore, there was more than a million people came to Bangalore, because it is easy for them to, in a devotional, emotional background, get into a state to accept God. And then once God gets in, now I'm doing some testing, of DNA testing now. What happens when God gets into your body? And then we have not yet gotten the results. I'm waiting for the results. What happens when a particular God gets into your body, and how it changes your DNA. So it's the reason why I want to do that is because we want proof in this world. That the DNA is a great proof. In any case, I am very happy that I was able to give this message to you, and so just remember this point. Your problem is not real. It's an illusion. Your disease is not real, but an illusion. And get rid of this illusion by getting God into your body, mind and soul. God bless.